are at the UCF homecoming game, and it seems like we've stumbled across some gentlemen that might have stumbled into the wrong arena.
Stumbled. There's a couple of here. A few over there, a few over there.
First of all, we're here with Shante White and Cliff Youngblood. They did walk. There are some people stumbling a little more than they are. But I just wanted to bring up one thing really quick. I noticed the Knock Out the Knights lanyard that this young man is wearing, and it gets me really upset. It gets me really heated, and I'm telling you right now, both of you, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I would whip both of your asses right now, but you both look way bigger than me and way better at fighting, so we're good. We're good. All right, you guys
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
You're now tuned in to the Bulldog Sports Show.
Good evening and welcome to the Bulldog Sports Show. I'm your host, Kim Weems.
And I'm Jay Ford. And we're going to be talking about everything that we usually talk about, except MMA and boxing this week. But special shout out to everybody over at the UCF Arena this weekend. We did our tailgating show, if everybody's been paying attention. Last week we did more of a breakfast tailgating. This week, because it was evening time, we got to hit the smoker, we got to hit some crab. Yeah. They had a smorgasbord.
I'm so upset.
You wouldn't
Don't
even
tell me
believe.
about it. I'm not even going to watch the
I
video.
couldn't. Every place we stopped, they wanted to give me either chicken or ribs or a burger or hot dogs and a beer.
But they were getting you food.
But I found the key. I found the key for us to loosen up and have fun out there. All we gotta do is get old Derrick over there. A few sippy sips.
I've never seen him like that. Oh my God.
Because like, check it out. As you guys will see during the breaks, Kim Weems wasn't there this week.
I was not.
She had to go do family stuff, which is fine because it's family. Only because it's the fam card. But I brought my friend along, Chris Sims, which is Sims the Clown. We've done a lot of work together, comedic-wise, so forth. Anyways.
Is he really a clown?
He has a character. He has been known to dress up and be a clown
I know a clown as well. I was just curious. And people seem to know clowns like that. So
this is the kind of clown you would bring to your children.
Oh, no, okay.
So anyways, we digress.
As usual.
But we had a lot of fun, and we got to cut up, and we got to be a little bit outside our regular box because Derrick over there.
I've never seen him sip in all the years.
Not just that. How many times have you seen Derrick laugh to the point where his cheeks got red?
Never.
3 or 4 times during the
I've
interviews.
seen him cut up and giggle.
I'm talking about Derrick was dying laughing. I thought beer was going to come out his nose.
Oh no! I have to watch the footage now just for that.
Anyways, everybody out to UCF, appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll see you at the next home game, which is coming. When's the next home game?
The 14th.
November 14th. So we'll definitely be back out there. But this weekend, this coming Saturday, we're going to be over at the bike shop, Speed Cycles, with the tattoo shop, the bar, the barbecue food.
All in one spot.
All in one spot. On one shop. Yes. But okay, let's get back in.
Bike shop it is.
We got
it's
Coach
nice
Black
to
here.
have Coach Black back.
I know, we got
thinking
Coach
Derrick
Black.
got rid of you there for a second and took over.
Well, you know, he tried to push me out, but I fight. I don't just give up.
He took Mr. All Sports like to his head. He's like, forget this, I got it all.
He was doing all the sports.
All
I
of
was
it.
actually
MMA,
surprised he didn't have like a
boxing,
different hat for every
Just
segment.
turn his hat around.
Just, step offset real quick, change the hat and come back on, you know. So,
Man of a million faces over there.
so
Not really. They all just look like a
a
bulldog, but whatever. We're just gonna go with
It's
it.
the Bulldog Sports Show. It's nothing to do with the team. So we're going to jump into college football. So Florida State played Louisville. No? NFL. You want to start with NFL? Okay, we're going to start with NFL. We are going to go. How was the game between the Jags and the Dolphins? This was all the talk at work today.
The Jags and the Dolphins. Okay. Well,
What you got to
the
say?
good thing about it was they had two teams playing each other, so eventually one of them had to win.
But it's hard to pick who
You know,
won.
but when you look at it, the Jacksonville Jaguars totally dominated Miami in the first half.
What do you
Miami
think
only
about
had 52 total yards, but yet they were losing.
But the Dolphins were going into this, what, 3-3?
I mean, it wasn't so much
Yeah.
as what they, yeah, they were there.
It seems like it is sometimes, though, because they got a little bit more momentum. The team's got a little bit more wins under the belt against
That
the opposing
wasn't
team.
it. Trust me.
I know, I saw it.
That was not it. Jacksonville just shot themselves in the foot so many times. I mean, when you dominate a team in the first half where they've only got 52 total yards and you're losing that game,
Right.
I mean, you're really doing a lot of things. Interceptions, fumbles, just total no defense. I mean,
I knew it was going to come
just,
down to that, yeah.
We knew
it's
that.
always going to come to that. I mean,
Everybody's got their
ending
call
score
for
ended up to be
them.
27-13. I mean, when you look at Tannehill, he only had 196 yards. He had 1 touchdown and 1 interception. I mean, they didn't dominate them, but the Jags just let them hang around and hang around. They got an interception, they took it back to the house, and now they were behind, and they could never get anything going. I mean, right now, Bortles, he's doing a decent job, but he's got to have help. They've got to have help.
I feel sad now. I'm gonna cry a little
I
bit.
know. I thought it was
We
going to
were
be
on
like,
like such a happy note
I
there for
know,
a
and
second.
then it just came down real fast.
Well, I mean,
you know?
Yeah, it's
Good
just,
thing is the Dolphins won.
For
Right,
Central
right, right.
Floridians, no one's ever cheering. Like, they did great. It's always, you know, it's like double-sided.
well, at that point, you know, we knew somebody from Florida was gonna win. So
Yeah,
Florida
it's
was
knew
gonna
that.
win.
lose, obviously.
And I love games like
Most
that.
of the time,
Those are my
anyway.
favorites. So, because either way, I can cheer either way, and I'm
That's
happy.
true. But speaking of
wasn't
your
bad.
team, how did they do next to the Vikings? How did your teams do?
Well,
against
if
the
you want to
Vikings?
talk about the
Oh,
Bucks,
he just changed all different colors. For
let's talk about the Bucks. How? Well, they played a good game. I mean,
We have a great pirate ship.
you
And
do.
a nice
You do.
cannon.
You got good commercials also.
Thank you.
The cheerleaders'
I like to
outfits
take
are
credit
really
for something I have
cute.
nothing to
Maybe
part
they're not
of.
on outfits.
Well, that's
but
good.
the cheerleader
That's good.
outfits are really cute.
I mean, that's
This just in. Gerald McCoy, 7 years, 98 million.
Yeah, you're giving this to
He
the
just got
wrong-
98 million for 7 years.
yeah, they did. They signed him. He's a defensive end, I think. Defensive tackle. Yeah.
What happens if
highest
he
paid?
like only works 2
Highest
years
paid.
and gets like a broken ankle or
Not
something?
before taxes. How much?
51 million of that is guaranteed.
Great.
51 million is guaranteed.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I'm in the
51 million
wrong
is
business.
guaranteed.
No matter what.
No matter what,
You
that's
get him
guaranteed. He's gonna get paid.
Oh,
Does he need a
my
friend?
Goodness. I know.
I have him on my
Entourage,
Facebook page.
right?
I tell you what they do need. They need some help in winning games. I mean, they haven't won but one game.
I'm stuck on $98 million.
And I'm beginning to think that the
wants us back
Steelers
in
felt
that.
sorry for them in the game that they played and
Oh,
kind of let them.
in here, I mean, you see.
His heart just grew a little bit.
It's like the
You
opposite.
want to do trivia? Let me ask you this. Who is the only quarterback in the history of the NFL that's thrown for 500 yards twice in his career? I give you one guess. You can say it. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Is it the jersey that you're wearing? I'm getting all kind of fingers.
Apparently, I don't want the fingers to point into the jersey.
There you go. There you go. You can say it. You can say it. You can say it. It's not going to hurt.
Is he still on?
Not even
I know
worse,
that
huh?
I follow, you guys are kind of who informed me. I know when he came out, he was like
Derrick just
fantastic.
tell me this is not
Still
Warren Sapp.
fantastical. That's
Say what?
pretty awesome.
Derrick is saying this is not Warren Sapp.
No, not even close.
Derrick, why don't you just walk in front of the camera?
Come on in,
We're gonna bring
napkins
Mr.
here.
Football.
I gave it to the wrong person.
Yeah, first of all,
I
you're the wrong
didn't get
person.
that. I don't even know what that is.
Gerald McCoy is not even Warren Sapp. And Warren Sapp never made
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Never
Warren
made that
Sapp
money.
never made that kind
See,
of money.
Mr. All Sports had to come up in here on this camera.
But the thing about that is,
If we start spending that, I mean, we're never going to get that second pirate ship now. It's like,
that might be part of the problem. Them
I
pirate
think a
shit.
second pirate ship would help.
You need less pirate shit, more football players.
I mean, no, you gotta
see,
have
that's
the
just the
hurrah. That's like
coaching.
part of the pep rally.
That's the
You can't
coaching.
not have
I'm
the
just gonna tell you
hurrah.
like it is.
There's people who strictly go for the pirate ship. I would be
or
one
the
of them.
mascots. And speaking of which, you missed the mascots fighting this? Yeah, they got
No.
in. Yeah, they got in.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It was an owl, right? No. Wait, who do they play?
I'm just totally messing with you.
I'm like, stop it. No. I'm like, it was an owl, right? There's a night that's like a little bit uneven. The night massacred the owl. I just know this.
I thought it was just fun. I knew she's all about the
I
mascots
was
and
like,
stuff.
what? I was
That's
so
funny.
upset all over again.
No.
Don't do that to me.
No,
So
they
you have a
didn't.
total roller
We didn't even
coaster.
see him. We didn't see him.
Okay, well, he shouldn't have showed his face. That's good.
What, the owl?
Owl.
Oh my God.
It's not his fault.
Wow. She's like, she shouldn't show his face.
And you thought I was
I ain't playing, bro. I see that owl out on the streets, man.
That's it. Plucking all his feathers. That's
Plucking
it.
all his
Plucking all
Wow. Hashtag plucking feathers.
his. That's That's pretty awesome.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna actually hashtag that night. Plug it
Like a
together.
feather.
See what pops up.
That's it. Random
No,
things.
there's usually chickens, not owls that you
Well,
pluck.
owls have feathers too.
Yeah, but if
Who ever heard of plucking an owl?
like look. Rednecks don't eat owls.
No.
You might want to talk to some hillbilly cousins of mine. They might eat owls. I don't know, but
I've had turtle before and gator, so who's to say it hasn't been owl that I thought was chicken? I don't know, you know.
I'm pretty sure you
Put it out there a little bit
You don't know
now.
that.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't no owl.
Have you seen some of the size of these legs, chicken legs at the grocery store? Some of them might not be chicken, and I'm okay with that.
I might have to
Those are turkey legs.
Totally.
I might
Even I know that. That's a wild turkey.
They got some big
They
chickens.
got some big chicken. I'm just
I ain't
saying.
even lying. I was driving up 417. You know how many times I see wild turkey on the side
It's
of
true.
on 417? I thought about like, look,
Is that legal? Can you just pull over and just get your own turkey when it's not Thanksgiving time?
no, it's not legal.
I think the game board might have something to say
No.
something
Wild
about that.
turkey, I feel like you should
It's
have
not
done it.
legal
I'm just,
in
okay,
Florida
all
just to
right,
pull
I'm
over and just shit
saying.
wild.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't like
Now, if it's coming right for you,
then, you know,
like if a herd of turkeys come at you, then I think it's pretty
It's
much
self-defense at that
it's
point.
self-defense.
I don't know. You gotta realize you're in Florida, man. You know how they feel about them animals, dogs, cats. You can make a light
Why
shit
you
behind
always
You always go back to the dog things because that big
They
thing,
crazy
man.
about
I
dogs,
had to come
man.
back in, and I don't know. They should have just sat his little butt down. His dog.
I think it should be like this.
All right, we're gonna
The
move
crime,
forward.
the punishment should fit the crime. So you torture a bunch of dogs, I get to torture you. That's all I'm
true.
saying.
I
That's
agree
all I'm
with
saying.
that.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
Anything else going
I
on in
ain't
the
going
NFL,
with
coach?
Well, I am
So
going to tell you about
digress.
Tampa Bay could have won the game, but in overtime they lose whenever Jenkins fumbles. Blair picks it up and runs it back.
You don't like Jenkins, do you?
What do you mean? I don't like
You
Jenkins?
always say it. Every time we talk about Jenkins, like Jenkins, here we go again.
No, it's not as much as
Here
him.
comes
It's the
Jenkins. I want y'all to
Bucs.
go back and look at the previous episodes. Anytime Jenkins is mentioned, his tone goes from here
No,
to
Jenkins.
He looks down a little bit, like he can't even make
It's
eye
like
contact
Family
with
Matters when they started talking about Urkel. They're like Urkel. Oh, Urkel.
No, it's just
Oh my
that.
God, Urkel.
It's just
again.
that if he hadn't fumbled,
Oh, he
to
fumbled.
win the game.
Oh, now it's really like Jenkins. Oh, Jenkins.
glue in his hands. That's
Oh, my
all.
God.
He got a case of the Butterfingers. It's all right.
Some have.
Happens.
I mean,
That is not all right to have a case of the Butterfingers in the NFL.
I'm sure the Vikings didn't
Over.
care.
He just talked about him so
I
bad.
guarantee you, if he gets traded to another team, the last thing he wants on his resume is occasionally gets Butterfingers.
I know.
I'm thinking they're gonna know that, so he don't have to put it up there. They're gonna know that.
Oh,
On
Stanky
that
Jenkins coming around
note, we
here.
are going to go ahead and take our first break.
Oh, well,
Thank you,
hold
Shay.
on.
Oh, wait, hold on.
While you go to the break,
Plug in Jay. This is his thing.
you're going to be checking us out at UCF and with one of our hosts, which is not here today, which will be more of a correspondent kind of guy because he's a little loopy. But please check it out. Stay tuned. Thank you.
All right, folks, it's your boy Jay Ford. We're over here at the UCF Arena for the UCF versus Temple game today. I got my co-host here. Kim Weems isn't here this week, but I brought my close personal friend, Sims. Sims, you're going to be doing some interview with us today, right?
I am, and I was also hoping that I could get this young lady here in the interviews! Woo! Number one UCF fan right here, guaranteed. Look it up. Look it up.
All right, so stay tuned. Check us out. Peace. All right, folks, you're out here with Jay Ford with Bulldogs Sports Show. You know we're doing the UCF tailgating show right now. Now, brother, what's your name? Introduce yourself.
What's up, man? My name is DJ Hutch. My real name is Dylan, but everybody calls me Hutch. We just out here.
Yeah.
Since, the alumni, I'm with some old people, but old people get down too. This is my people.
Now, what caught our eyes when we were walking by, he's out here with a DJ stand. They got the grill, they got a plasma screen hooked up to the outside of the bus. They got
real-time business.
Guy walks up to me and tells me, look, we got beer in the bus if you're thirsty. I ain't even said hello to the guy yet.
Hey, we got a kegerator on the bus if you really want to get down.
See, so look, with all this, the bus, the food, the DJ, how much planning goes involved in this, bro?
We got a large group. There's about 8 people that own this bus that all do it together, so they work as a a team, but I mean, we got up and we let New Smyrna, what's all from New Smyrna Beach.
Oh, wow.
We let New Smyrna about 10 o'clock, you know?
Wow. And it's about 2:30 right now?
Game don't start till 5. We up at 9, 8 in the morning.
That's what I'm talking about. This isn't an all-day event. People don't understand. When they're doing tailgating, this is how you do tailgating. This is it right here.
Hey, you gotta be right, correct with it.
Hey, brother, I appreciate it so much, man. You check us out on YouTube at Bulldog Sports Show. Hey, man, keep it tuned, man. We'll be right back.
Hey, you come to New Smyrna, you come to Beachside Tavern on a Monday night, I got you straight spinning all night. It's good.
Plugging, baby. All right, folks, we're on the ninth bus. I couldn't just walk by and get offer me hot dogs and beer. So, what am I gonna do, right? I'm gonna eat some hot dogs and drink some beer.
You are tuned in to the Bulldogs Sports Show, brought to you by Salamander Sports Grill. Join us every Monday night from 6:30 through 8 p.m. for our live recording.
Sports Show brought to you here at Salamander's Grill. We're going to get into our college football
Hold on,
segment.
before we do, because you know how I like to interrupt.
That's his thing.
I do it. But look, we're wearing our Flood magazine. See, you weren't there this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
And I know
good things.
Yeah. Derrick was there. Derrick's yeah, we got free stuff. We got free stuff.
Oh my goodness. You're going to have to be Asha next time. You let me know. I'm leaving those kids at this. Oh my goodness.
Everybody got a shirt. Sims got a shirt.
Let them know.
Derrick didn't want a shirt. He wanted a hat.
He's got a shirt.
Oh, you got a shirt?
You got a shirt and a hat.
You got a shirt? Oh, we're going to have to talk, Fluid. No, anyway.
I didn't get anything. We definitely.
Fluid magazine is something that I really want to talk about. The simple fact that they spotlight and kind of go around doing. Their whole magazine is about Central Florida and everything that's going on in Central Florida.
Okay.
So it really fits into what we do because we just report everything that's going on in Central Florida. And they kind of like magazine write everything that's going on in Central Florida. And they know more people than us. I was looking at their magazine. They got coupons, they got events, they got parties, they got all kinds of stuff. Like if you're like serious, like couples, people, I don't care what your age is, family, kids, whatever you got. If you're looking for something to do, check out Fluid magazine.
They have a lot in there.
They have a lot of things that go through your calendar. You can always check out events, art things, fun things, car things, bike things, kid things, sports things,
If you come
science things.
tailgating, you'll find them at the DJ bus.
Yeah, you'll see that later on in the break too, the Fluid magazine interview. But Eric, we'll go right back into the news. I just had to throw it out there because I saw he was wearing the hat. I got the shirt, and I'm kind of jealous because
I thought you guys were just coordinating your outfits.
Right?
Which I thought was really nice, but I thought I should have been tuned in on that. I could have worn orange. I have orange. It's like one shoulder.
No. We can't all come in here like a match. We're not going to look like we work at a bar or something.
It's off the shoulder number. We've all been wearing orange.
She's like, off the shoulder. She's like,
Just saying.
Derrick
We're about college football right now.
We're going into college.
Let's go.
College football.
We had a really good weekend of college football too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So, but Florida State, what happened? No, I'm stuttering.
No, they were off this weekend. Their next game is this coming weekend against Louisville, and they will win. I think they will win.
Us, you're referring to.
Yeah, Florida State.
I'm just checking. Just checking.
Who you sided with?
Well, no, that's a
you got
valid question.
Which side of the line are you on?
That's a valid question. Because sometimes I'm afraid to go to my car after Derrick gives his commentary.
It is true. There are some times that you have said some stuff that I always look out.
Like, we're going to tailgate with
Which alumni is going to get us
Make
tonight?
it out.
Last thing I want to do is get beat up by a bunch of alumni.
No.
No, but you funny, man. But,
Recent versus press. It's like that movie Outsiders all over again, man.
So they
Florida,
they should be ready to go.
Florida State, I think, they're
They're a college football team.
And they need to work on the defense, I'm sure. I'm just going to throw it in there for somebody else to say it.
Their defense needs to step it up a little bit.
Oh man, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
But what I was saying is basically, yeah, I know, I got that.
Look at his face.
But they basically are in control of their destiny. And Louisville, even though they are 6-2, I think Florida State can win the game. And and their defense has to step up in the fourth quarter, because you don't want to have another game like they had against Notre Dame, where Notre Dame could come, but you don't want Louisville to come back in the fourth quarter trying to win the game.
Right.
So Jameis Winston has to play well. Defense for Florida State has to play well, and no turnovers, and I think they'll win.
All right. So what was the final score in the game? I didn't hear.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
It's coming
No,
up.
I didn't hear. I know what we did in the nice game, so I didn't get to see the Seminoles game. I can't watch all the games, guys.
They were
That's
off
what
this week,
Derrick's here
man.
for. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Florida's going to be playing Georgia.
Yeah, they
So
play.
what are your thoughts on that?
Florida plays Georgia this weekend.
We should be able to run over them. Georgia.
Georgia's ranked number 9 now. You know what I mean? They're number 9
Still
now.
gonna run over them.
And I believe their running back Curry, he's back off suspension. So it would be nice to see Florida win the game. But
Look at that.
But what are you saying? What
That was a
are
nice
you thinking right now? You're thinking, don't give me okay if they have defense, blah blah blah.
no.
I'm your bookie. Who are you putting the bet on?
My money on Georgia.
Putting your money on Georgia?
Put him in that situation. You knew he was going to say that.
Look at Coach over there laughing. I hope the mic don't pick you up.
That's around that compliment. You knew he was going to say that.
Wow, bro.
Reason being, man, look, Teron Harris, he's a freshman,
Right.
okay? The games he's played in, he's only had at the most 3 or 4 series in the game. This game he starts. So unless Florida runs the ball well and tires out Georgia's defensive tackles and defensive ends, I don't see them, really winning the game. Georgia has one of the best running backs in the nation right now, in Curry. He's been resting for the last week or 2. So he has fresh legs, and I know he's probably ready to run. So, I have to go with Georgia in this one, man. Maybe Florida next year, man. I know you root for all the Florida teams, man.
How?
I said I know you do, but I'm saying reality is reality.
That's pretty steep. I'm just saying. Now, how did Miami do to Virginia Tech?
Yeah, Miami.
I'm from Virginia, so let's be kind about this.
Virginia Tech lost. You're in Florida now.
It's a hard tightrope for me to walk when Virginia.
Like what Jay-Z says, not where you from.
Why, is that
where you at.
Yeah,
Is that your school or something?
Huh?
Is that your school?
No, that's where I'm from.
She's from Virginia.
You're not
I
from
went
that
to
school, though. You weren't born and raised on the school.
No, I'm an Army brat, actually. So I got to Virginia when I was like 7, and then I lived there until I came down here when I was like
So you just
19.
admire them because they have the same area code or something?
No,
You're in Florida.
That's my
Okay.
in my blood. It's a conflict. It's a conflict of interest
transfusion.
for me. Oh, transfusion. That is terrible.
That's a big word for me, too.
It is
so.
a big word. Okay, well, my kids
I
are
use
from
a lot of
Florida,
words
so
that I can't
I
spell.
I have stock here as well.
Oh, man.
See? There you
So,
go.
I haven't called myself a Floridian yet, but I do identify with some
What are you waiting for?
Floridians. Huh?
What are you waiting for?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. A while.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You go to school here, you live here, you got kids here. But you're not a Floridian here.
No.
Is your license
not
plate
yet.
from another state?
Yes, actually. It is.
I don't know what to tell you.
It is, actually. I don't know if there's any legal ramifications behind that, but it's not registered to me, so it's not really touching my problem.
Well, that's another subject.
I'm good to
Obvious
go. So Virginia Tech, how's that gonna go?
How it went?
How's that? How did that go?
They actually lost to Miami shut out Virginia Tech almost the whole game. In the fourth quarter, Virginia Tech came and they scored a touchdown, and they failed on a 2-point conversion. But Miami played really well. 30 points. Brad Kaya was 7 for 16 for 92 yards. But what really stood out for me was Duke Johnson. He ran for 249 yards.
Wow.
And his backup ran for 115, who is Gus Edwards.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
Virginia.
an actual.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So Virginia Tech's defense didn't show up this week.
There it is, defense.
Defense.
Because that's insane. That's slapping the
No, because even the receivers for Miami, they didn't really do anything. Philip Dorsett only had 15 yards on 2 receptions. Duke Johnson had 2 receptions for 37 yards. So they basically just ran the ball down your throat the whole game.
And what was the final score?
30-6. 30-6.
Shameful.
30-6.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, how do you see Miami doing against North Carolina?
I believe they'll win. North Carolina right now, I believe, is either 3-3 or they might be 3-4 after this weekend. But if Miami played as well as they did against Virginia Tech, they'll win.
Yeah, no stopping
That's
that.
some positive feedback.
They'll lose.
Listen to the Peanut Gallery. Oh,
That was coach in the background giving you support to Mordecai's team.
terrible. He's not even up here and he's throwing out the salt.
Right here, right?
He's throwing salt. He's not even over here. How the UCF and you guys should know
Oh, yeah,
that.
you don't even
You
know.
don't have to ask that question.
I do. I have to. You
Shout
have
out to the
tell me.
UCF Knights. They have won 34-14. And to that fan we interviewed,
We found one fan. Well, he had a friend with him, but his friend really didn't talk.
Yeah.
So please stay tuned to see us actually interview somebody from a fan from the.
no, but what really pissed me off about him, is at the end of the interview, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna win." And
Yeah.
to that
So
fan,
pluck that out. That's what happened.
And to that fan,
Here we go.
He also had a big pen that said "Knockout UCF."
knock out the Knights.
Oh, knockout the
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what he's doing with his pen right now, but
fan at the the other team's home.
Yeah, like,
That's
what?
like scary.
well, actually, when we found him, he was actually and he
He was actually lost.
him and his friend are, they're pretty big black guys, okay? But they were talking to a security guard, and they were surrounded by 100,000 Knight fans.
Yeah.
Not that the Knights fans were doing anything.
No.
Not by any means. We were all just going into the arena. It's just like everybody's walking in black and gold, black and gold, black and gold, red. What is that?
And we saw him, and we like, we have to get an interview.
You gotta get that.
He's great. That's great. Let's see it.
Black and gold.
But it was
Can't
actually
see
really
Coach,
good.
but he is still showing off that team jersey, even from
I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it. I don't know what you're talking about. Coach what? Coach what? I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Okay, so it's suffice to say we spanked him.
Right.
Now, Justin Holman is looking better each week. If he continues to play this well, how many games do you see the Knights winning?
Well, look at that
All of
schedule.
them, Derrick. That's the right answer. Politically correct. All of them.
Well, they'll be funny. If they are able to beat ECU, their last game of the season, the ECU keeps a good team year after year. I think that's the only challenge they have left. If they beat ECU, then they'll have 10
What's her
wins.
name? Ick?
Eastern Carolina University. Yeah.
They call him Ick.
I had wanted to
The
know what they're
Pirates.
called Tar Heels, but I will
Pirates
do that
against the
later.
Knights. Last game of the season.
Yeah, I'm not impressed at all. Still not impressed. We got this one in the bag. bro.
Coach and I are going to talk mascot play. He seems to have a lot of knowledge on this, and I'm interested.
Oh man.
So were there any other teams in action this weekend?
Oh, well, yeah. FIU lost to Marshall 35-16.
Oh, I thought you were being like, I thought that was like bad language for a second. I was like, excuse us, we're just at.
Just asked you a simple question.
Florida International University. And your favorite team, man, Stetson. They won this weekend.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
40-34
They
against
free
Davidson.
cologne to people?
I don't know about that.
It's like getting Old Spice or Brute. Like, who's winning next up? No one wears that.
I don't know, they've tried to revamp Old Spice. Most
Well, hey,
commercials
okay.
are quite appealing, but it
I'm
still
not-
smells
I'm
the
not-
same.
I'm not dissing anyone that wears Old Spice. Okay, my grandfather wore Old Spice.
Yeah, but that's exactly
But like I
what
said,
it goes.
my grandfather
Somebody's
wore Old
grandpa.
Spice.
Wearing it.
But other scores, Bethune-Cookman lost to South Carolina State 20-14, and Florida A&M University lost to North Carolina A&T 40-21. So that's all for college football for this week.
Okay, well, before we go to break, I just had a question. I know we don't cover baseball, but I think we should, only because my child plays baseball right now. And I'm going to have to give him a little shout out. Mr. Alex hit his first ball on Friday night. He got to first base, and he stole home. He made his
Well, you
first
made me feel
run.
bad. It's not that we don't cover baseball, folks. It's that seriously, we
I
don't
can't
have
learn another
enough
sport. I'm
time.
just saying.
We don't have enough time to get.
No,
through
it's not
every
even the
sport.
time.
I
It's
only
not,
want to cover his
it's not the
team.
time.
I
It's
just
not
wanna
even about the
cover his
time. You know,
team.
we're a show that cover local sports.
Yes.
And so neither are the Rays or the Marlins in the playoffs. And shout out to the Giants and the Royals who are in the World Series right now. But, you know, if we had a local baseball team in the World Series, we'd be covering it.
Well, I'm just saying, Kissimmee Little League is pretty fantastic.
And that's pretty much it. I've grown up in Florida my whole life. I grew up in Florida being a baseball fan in the 80s, and it stunk being a baseball fan as a little kid in Florida in the 80s because we had no baseball team. Now kids got 2 baseball teams.
Right.
Like when I was a kid, you know, when you had to look up to your baseball team fans and stuff, you'd have to go to, what was that place down near Tampa? It was like baseball.
Clearwater?
Boardwalk of baseball. Thank you, sir. See, someone knew what I was talking about. You'd always have to catch them on like spring training or something like that. You never really had a team or anything.
Right.
But now kids got the Marlins and the Rays, man, and they're both really good teams. I mean, unfortunately this season they didn't make it to the World Series or whatever. What's that, Coach?
That's not peanut gallery. We got some feedback. Some feedback in here.
Oh, man.
Yo, E5, handle that, E5. Come on, E5, what are you
I'm
doing?
not saying I just wanted to show that out because I never really paid attention to baseball until now. And that was really fantastic.
For all the baseball fans out there, I think next spring, be quiet. The Brevard County Manatees will be playing in Winter Park. So you can cover baseball over
There we go. I can do
There's
that.
a manatee baseball team?
Yeah, you see, I knew it was coming. That's a mascot. That's a mascot.
You imagine the dude in that suit? I want to see the dude dressed up like a manatee with a baseball hat and a
It's
bat.
gonna roast to death. Good grief. That's a lot of fun.
I got so many bad jokes.
Oh, man.
I got so many.
On that note, we really do have to take a
No,
break.
seriously, like the mascot, does he have like the little, we're gonna make little cuts on his back, like if the boat hit him a couple times?
Oh,
Come on, Jack.
What manatee did you see? Look, hey, y'all slow down through the canals. I grew up, dang. Look, I grew up down here.
Okay.
don't hit manatees. Everybody,
All right.
the planet and the manatees and the dolphins, and don't run into anything.
How about a jaguar?
Okay, tree hugger.
I am a tree hugger. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. We're going to be coming back with hot topics. All right. Thanks now. Bye.
Here we are with the Bulldogs Sports Show, another exciting UCF home game. We're here for another crazy segment called Porta Potty Interviews. And we have a gentleman right here. He's using the facilities right outside of Bright House Stadium. And we're going to take this opportunity to... this show is about the fans, and it's about you guys. You guys are the ones that are using these porta potties. You guys are the ones that are using these receptacles. And we don't feel like enough attention gets paid to the cleanliness. This is about you guys. We'd like to bring this home to you. Hello, Harry. Welcome to the Bulldog Sports Show. I would shake your hand, but I know that you just got done using the restroom. First and foremost, welcome to the Bulldog Sports Show, UCF Arena. We would just like to first ask you, how are the receptacles?
Clean.
A porta potty that's clean.
Nice.
Unheard of.
Nice.
Hey man, what's your name and what are you doing here? You tailgating, doing drinking?
Tailgating, drinking beer, watching a little football, and living it up.
So you live here in Orlando, or you
Yes, sir.
make a commute? Awesome. What exactly goes into your tailgating experience here? Like, I mean, do you just wake up in the morning and start drinking? Like, walk me through a day in the life of.
It's full preparation to spend a good, I can't say 24 hours, but a good 14 hours of the day having a good time.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here.
Getting free stuff, out here at UCF, partying it up, drinking it up, good crowd. Everybody's having a good time.
They have a lot of people have been breaking bread with us, and just in the spirit of giving, I would like to break bread with you, man. So here's a hot dog. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you, and go Knights.
All right, hot dogs for life.
Hey folks, you're back with the Bulldog Sports Show. You got your host Jay Ford and Sims right here. Now guys, please introduce yourselves and tell us what we're doing here today.
Call me Coach Lucas.
Coach Lucas?
John Bartlett, baby. Coach
In which what
Bartlett.
school? What?
UCF.
No, what school you guys coaching at?
Lake Nona.
Lake Nona. There we
That's
go.
right.
Lake Nona.
Lake Nona
All
High
right, so
School.
let me ask you guys. You guys got a cooker out here. Before we show y'all what's inside this cooker, How early do you guys get started on this party? I mean, like, how much takes to get this involved, man?
We came out here about 9:30 this morning.
Okay.
Knowing the kickoff is about 5.
Right.
So we got out here a little bit
hold
early.
on. You hear that? 9:30 in the morning. Kickoff's at 5.
Yeah,
okay?
we get started, baby. That's how we do it at UCF.
Dedication. There we go.
That's right. That's right. Out here throwing out some ribs.
Whoa. Before we get into that, what's it take to get involved? Like, who's all here with you? Friends, family? Who's all setting this up?
Everybody over there. Come on out here. Get everything set up.
And everybody's out?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Don't get nervous now.
Yeah.
Now, real quick.
Yeah, what's up, Bob?
What we got cooking in this cooker, man? Because I know you guys are ready to get into it. And man, you guys don't understand. We were walking by, you can still smell it in the wood. The wood alone makes me hungry. So tell me, where are we going?
Where we go?
Go ahead, Corey. Tell them.
We got a little chicken and rib.
Chicken
Baby back ribs smoking. Been smoking like 4.5 hours. Chicken we smoked it like we done about an hour ago, nice and moist. You got macaroni and cheese, pull it out for you there.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and go live with it. Go ahead and grab your rib.
Taste test.
Oh, you ain't gonna tell me.
Chicken and rib.
Go ahead.
You ain't gonna tell me.
Right there.
Don't do that.
Yeah, slide me
Look
a
what you want.
Look.
Go ahead and grab what you need.
Chicken wings. Got 2 chicken wings left, so they must have been good.
I'm telling you.
We got some baked beans.
Baked beans?
Macaroni, homemade macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's right.
To set it off, then we got your drink.
See, basically, all you got to do when you come out to the UCF tailgating is bring a camera crew and interview people, and they feed you all day
Yeah, that's right.
and drink. I ain't bought nothing since I've been here. In every interview, I feel the calories.
That's all right.
That's right.
That's all you got to do.
I don't even eat meat and I'm getting fatter up here.
That's how we do it out here, baby.
This is really good. I can't even picture it.
That's mahogany.
That's right. You want some more to go?
That's
take on the road?
mahogany.
That's called John Bartley mahogany ribs.
That's
I
right.
don't know who he was, but he tastes good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, you go right over here. Hey, you want to take one for the road?
John right there.
That's right. That Cajun
There you go.
seasoning.
Yep.
That's the LSU
who that?
style over there.
Yep. You got
Yeah.
Here you go. Let's set it off.
All right, folks.
Oh yeah.
Look, please stay tuned. When you got a chance, come out to the tailgating games out here at the UCF Arena. I'm sorry that I'm talking with my mouth full, but I can't help it. Food is so good. Please stay tuned. Check us out.
Right on.
That's right, baby.
Right on.
You come on out to UCF. We'll take care of you.
You are tuned in to the Bulldogs Sports Show, brought to you by Salamander Sports Grill. Join us every Monday night from 6:30 through 8 p.m. for our live recording.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Sports Show. We're going to kick off our last segment with hot topics, but before we do that, I wanted to check in on Coach and his Mambas and see what's been going on with that, because he's been on the move with them.
A few shows, and we heard talk, you were down in Miami, you were at the headquarters.
Well, we're just trying to get things ready for the season. We have our first preseason game coming up on November 15th. We go to Burnell to play the Flagler Knights, so that's going to be our first test coming out of the gate.
So y'all check that out, man. If you're in the local area, where's it at?
In Burnell, right outside Daytona, about 30 miles outside, then exit 273 off I-4.
Okay.
Right around there.
And again, what league is it with?
This is with the United Football Federation League of America, one of the best leagues in Florida, and we're just going to, come in there and see what we can do.
All right, cool. So y'all check that out, man. We'll have more to come, and in your upcoming season, we'll actually be on a few games doing some on-site location shooting, because I love being on-site.
Yeah, that's really
I love it.
Got a taste of that tailgate, and I only went one day, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Oh, it's not even that. We've actually shot his games before. I'm gonna tell Derrick to throw in some of the footage that we had of me shooting. There's this one part. Hold on. There's this one part when we were at the game.
Which game was this?
Oh, I don't know. But
When I
listen.
was offensive coordinator.
Oh, Derrick.
Speaking a different language again.
The footage that we got was last year.
It wasn't the Mama's game.
No. It wasn't Mama's game. No. It was with a different team last year.
I don't think you want to show that.
No. There was a section of that's really good. Listen. So I'm on the sideline. I'm doing an interview. I'm talking to the guys right there. I got the camera right in front of me. All of a sudden, Derrick has to grab me by my arm like this and pull me like this.
Oh, no.
I look behind me, like 3 or 4 guys come out of bounds and crash right next to me, right where I was standing.
Almost like collateral damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. know.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. That's the
Oh, yeah.
war on you. He just said
I went
you were his
4
battle
shades
buddy.
lighter.
He just pulled you
I was almost transparent. You could almost hold my skin up to the sunlight and see through me because I was that scared.
For you, I can imagine.
There was like
That is
5, 6
scary.
big guys that just go.
I had this situation happen at the club where I was removed when a fight broke out in front of me. Not quite the same as a bunch of football
See, I
players.
wasn't even.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it.
see, first of all, you can't fight a football player. They got gear.
No.
And they got spikes on the bottom of their feet. They got.
They're heavy. Like, you wouldn't be seen once one lands on you.
No, you know what had happened? It'd have been a big pile like this. And like as they started peeling them off, I'd been there with a mic.
Yeah, crumpled. No, that's terrible.
Back to you in the studio.
Oh no.
See, Derrick saved me.
Yeah, Derrick did save me. I don't know if it was Derrick or Ronnie. One of them grabbed me. It was Derrick's point.
He went battle buddy on. He was like,
He give you the credit, then when I say save
It's like Forrest Gump in return.
That's pretty awesome.
Bubba Gump got me. That's why
You didn't get shot in the butt, no.
I called you Bubba, but I called me Forrest, so that's okay. All right.
We've digressed. We're getting the
You know, I first didn't know what that word was. I thought that was a new type of grease or something. I was like a degreaser, digresser.
We've digressed.
If you get a bottle of digresser, can you use it?
Could probably to get some of
You
that.
should endorse a bottle of digresser.
Yes, and we can get that smuck off the oven, you know, and then the stuff in the shower.
No, you lost it because now that's what we're
You don't
talking
please.
about.
Oh, you better stop that right there. You hear this? Yeah. Skip the live, girl, after this. All
Okay,
right,
we got hot
let's
topics.
focus. We got the hot topics. The NFL trade deadline is on Tuesday. Which teams do you see making moves to better their team?
Well, I mean, when you look at it, I think anybody that's really going to make a move would have probably made it by now. I mean, the deadline's tomorrow. There's been nobody on the wire really talking about, you know, a trade that's going on. I think everybody's kind of settled with where they are right now and scared to really make a move and, you know, help somebody that may even end up in their division. So I don't think there'll be much going on in the trade line.
So let me just get this straight. You just play like part of a season and you can just be swapped off and then that's it until the
Not if they have
Look
a
at
big
Percy
contract
Harvin.
on.
Look at Percy Harvin.
Okay.
I mean, they traded him, and that was a man. They want a named player, speed, everything. They got rid of the guy.
That's emotional.
So you saying a woman running the organization?
Something,
So
right?
you saying a woman running the
No, I'm just
organization?
saying that's emotional.
So emotional, I mean, being on
You
emotional.
wouldn't have half the stuff going on you got going on right now. You might
Now
try
you got
to clean that
emotional.
up. Let me tell you
Now
right
you-
now.
there you
Now you
go.
got emotional. Thank you, Jay. So we're probably going to see
First
something
time
interesting going on. It's all happened already.
Interesting happened. It already happened. I mean, Percy Harvin, man, that was
Like a shock.
That was just a shocker to everybody. I mean, for Seattle to get rid of him and, man, give him to the Jets over a few draft choices, not even high ones.
Like there's been worse done. That you know.
Paid him all that money, then get rid of him.
It's kind of a
So how much was his
investment for them.
contract when he got signed and how much does
A
that?
lot of millions. A lot of millions.
So like a bunch of fingers is what I was
I
just
think
told.
it was like
Yeah.
2.5, 25, 25.
Yeah, it wasn't no 2.5.
In fingers or in money?
2.5.
In money, you're saying, not in fingers. Because he keeps showing fingers, so I don't know if he's paying in fingers. I don't know if he's just waiting.
Just like one word, 2 syllables.
I
Like,
know.
what's going on over there?
So you gotta stop giving me fingers. I can give you a finger, but this is a family show.
Had we had that dry erase where we were talking about all these fingers wouldn't be involved.
No, because I
I'm
got
just
two.
saying.
Never mind.
Listen.
Go there.
So hot topic number 2. Will Rex Ryan's last season be this season as the Jets coach?
I mean, if I'm the owner, I got to do something different. Because for years we ran into
Broken
the
promises.
same problem over and over and over, and something's got to change. You know what insanity is, right? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting
That's
a different
insanity.
result. That's where they're at right
Yes.
now. The Jets ain't insanity.
Yeah.
Because Rex Ryan, I mean, he really can't seem to grasp and get his team together to win games.
But then when you
They
get a
cut-
new coach, aren't you going to have like this major learning curve?
Well, possibly, depending on who you bring in. I mean, when you look at it, they made some major moves to get certain players there, and they were supposed to have a great season. And look at the season that they have. Now they've made another one. They got Percy Harvin. Same result. I mean, still losing games. I mean, something's got to
So we
stop.
thinking we have great players, but something's going wrong.
I mean,
so
you got to write the
you got
ship.
somebody-
And at some point,
somebody that get
how
chopped
much
is
is
going to
enough?
be the coach.
Somebody's going to bite the axe, and I think after all the chances that's been given there for Rex, I
It's
think
very
he's going to be the one
corporate.
that.
You know, I totally get it from
Always.
this side. I get the
Always.
business side of it all day.
You know, it's
Those
business,
little
so-
rules that go on the field, I don't get that, but I get the business side of it all day long.
All I want to know is when can we get an all NFL, or not an NFL, I just want the mascots to play a game. I want like
football, because we know they do it in basketball. But yes, if you know anybody,
I want the players. I want all the players. Like, okay, so if they're the Titans, they all got to dress up in the Titans uniform, come out there and all Titan mascots. Yeah, a lot of mascots. Yeah. I want linebacker mascots. I want wide receiver mascots. But we're only gonna have them play on a quarter of a field because it's really hard to run into big floppy.
So you're gonna come up with a new sport.
Quarter of a field. That's it.
I mean, every athlete could lap that in that.
I could play football at that point.
Yes.
Because I can run that. I'd still have to need a
And
cigarette.
we could just have all the mascots and Jay.
Yes.
Out there.
I'm a mascot.
Yes. For who?
For the show. Yeah.
Okay, for the show. All right.
Whatever.
So you're a bulldog.
No, I'm a Rottweiler.
This is not the Rottweiler sports show.
Exactly.
You know what? Look at his face and then look at our logo. Okay? He's like, I don't know why I named us this. It's like you look like the mascot,
Jay gives a different explanation for that every single time. He's a jarhead.
Well, they do use that.
He just gives a different explanation.
Flatfoot. Tell me, Flatfoot, ain't that true?
Flatfoot?
You're like Flatfoot.
I pulled out the old school.
You really did.
Flatfoot. That's what they called him because they had to march all the time.
So you're ex-military?
He just like wearing an army hat on top of his. What branch?
I wasn't looking
at branch. What branch were you in?
Here comes the girl out of me. All I saw was that it coordinated with his jersey. I swear that's all I saw. He was wearing a Steelers hat just until right now. On that note, we're going to wrap up the Bulldogs Sports Show.
Hold on. You thought he was wearing a
Let me wrap it up, Jay.
Okay. You're like, what branch were you? That was the worst interview you could possibly get. So what branch were you in?
I wasn't prepared for that part of the interview. I just saw that he was matching. I was like, he's just Steelers head to toe. Now,
let me tell you this: if he was a Marine, or in the Navy, or in the Air Force, he would not be wearing an Army hat.
I didn't know it was an Army hat until right now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Any man out there that's been in a branch is not wearing another branch's hat.
I am an Army bred. I totally get that.
Most cops don't walk around with firefighter hats on.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
They could. Civil servants. They're civil servants. They work hard.
Post office men don't walk around with cop hats on.
I kind of feel like they could just do opposite day.
Lifeguards only wear trunks. You know what I'm saying? True. You might have the lifeguard sitting up there with what?
Right.
Okay, I'm done.
Digress. Derrick's been doing like the shuffle for like the past.
Let's just see how long we can stretch it out. Just stretch it out.
No, because then he's
Coach,
going to
tell
go
me
to
about the first time you ever played football.
We're going to be here next Monday. This Monday, every Monday, shooting from 6:30 to 7:30. If you want to come on out.
Oh my gosh, you got the time right. But you got the
If y'all
time
want
right.
to come on out to Salamanders and you can.
Even though Kim is never here at 6:30.
No, I'm not, because Kim makes quite the commute for this show. That show's quite the dedication. Thank y'all for viewing and have a good night. Jay lives closer than Kim does. Goodbye.
This is Jay Ford with the Bulldog Sports Show. Now, introduce yourself real quick and tell me a little about this magazine.
I'm Adam Ferran, Food Magazine. We're Central Florida Magazine, basically dealing with like fishing, surfing, the full fluid lifestyle, like arts, music, anything to do with Central Florida that, you know, we live where people vacation at. And we have a fluid, amazing lifestyle.
It's the name, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically the name rules like sets itself.
Right, and I saw some of the clothing line over there, shirts, hats, and stuff. So when you guys got a chance, please check out Fluid Magazine. We're all about Central Florida. We're all about Central Florida, so please check us out, all right, man?
Each month we have parties each month at spots around Central Florida.
Oh, you didn't tell me this now.
Yeah.
We got parties once a month?
Once a month. 509, Halloween, October 31st.
Okay, yo, y'all check that out, man. Wait, you got a website?
FluidMagazine.com.
FluidMagazine.com. So check them out at FluidMagazine.com. Check out the parties once a month. Hey, Bulldog Sports Show, this is Jay Ford. We'll be right back, man.
Go Knights.
Go Knights.
Here we are at another exciting UCF home game. Doing some tailgating, having a great time. Stumbled across a smorgasbord here. And so we just wanted to take a couple minutes. Sir, who are you and where are you from?
John Brennan, local alum. My daughter is a sophomore, so we've been doing this for a lot of years. Homecoming, we do an annual seafood buffet. We do kilo crab, clams, mussels, oysters, lobster, the whole thing.
It's nice. Well, I don't eat meat.
Don't forget the corn. Okay.
I don't eat meat.
For the vegetarian, we also have corn.
I do enjoy corn on the cob occasionally. Would you like to have a lady in the tramp moment right now, sir?
One more
lady in the tramp moment. I'm gonna have the corn. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, at UCF, they know how to
It's all good, man.
If you enjoyed this episode of the Bulldog Sports Show, please come back next week to view a brand new episode.